Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Harris. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist and also a registered play therapist. And I own a group private practice that's part of the Kinley network. I'm not sure if you've heard of Kinley. Kinley is an online marketplace that connects families with providers like myself. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about tips for mindful parenting. And when I think about mindfulness, it comes from the word, when I think about mindful parenting, it comes from the word mindfulness. And mindfulness is present moment awareness. Present moment awareness. So how can we apply this to parenting? Well, to begin with, why do we even want to parent mindfully? What are the benefits to it? There are many benefits to mindful parenting, both for you, the parent or the caregiver, and also the child. And so you'd realize that with more mindful parenting, you do feel more relaxed, you feel more confident in your parenting, and you feel more fulfilled as well. And the home becomes one that's a non-anxious, emotionally safe place for your child. And so when it comes to child therapy, we talk about being a safe haven for the parent to be a safe haven for the child. And so mindful parenting creates an environment where that safe haven can be felt by your child. So your child feels like they can go out in the world and they can come back and know that it is a safe place that's dependable. By doing that, they end up increasing their ability to feel resilient in life. Their feelings of confidence also increase. And then you'd realize that you are able to help them develop a positive and secure attachment bond with you, their caregiver. And the research shows that there's so many benefits to having a secure attachment bond between the parent and between the child. And so mindful parenting helps to facilitate this. Another big benefit of mindful parenting is that you're able to regulate your emotions more effectively. And by doing that, guess what? Your child is able to co-regulate with you. So they also learn through you modeling it. They learn how to regulate their own emotions. There's more emotional balance. And even when there are times when they're struggling with regulating their emotions, they know that they can share about it and they know that they can ask for help if they need to. So there's so many more benefits to mindful parenting. I also like to call it parenting intentionally. And so today, let's talk about some tips for actually doing this. Because it could be a little bit tricky at times, especially if we're so used to just reacting and not intentionally responding to our kids. So I like to think of it as an inside-out approach. It has to start from the inside, me as a parent, before I can try to implement these feelings of calm and confidence to my child. And in order to do that, I need to have some type of self-care going on in my life. And self-care, it doesn't have to be anything big and grand. I like to really focus on small self-care that I can easily implement throughout my day. Because, sometimes the day just goes by so quickly and you feel like, gosh, I don't have time to add one more thing to my to-do list. So can you think, some people like to think of it too as morning routine. Can you think of one thing that you can do to start your mornings with that can help set the tone for your morning? And again, this can be something small. So this can be that you wake up 5 or 10 minutes earlier to grab your cup of coffee or your tea and you sit on your patio in the stillness of the morning before everyone awakes, just for 5 minutes. It could be doing meditation, right? And meditation doesn't have to be a big, daunting activity. Again, this can be something that's small. So we have apps such as like Headspace, Insight Timer, Calm. These are all great apps that has a lot of tools and resources in them, and it's very flexible. So I remember with Headspace, I was so grateful when I saw that there was a meditation that was 3 minutes long. I was like, yes. And so I was able to incorporate that in my day. And eventually, when I did have more time, let's say it's a Saturday morning, I have a little bit more time, I can do a longer meditation, like a 10-minute one or a 12-minute meditation. So there's a lot of flexibility in these apps that can still be integrated into your day so it doesn't feel like this big chore. Some people like to start their day off with prayer. or maybe a devotional that they have, or journaling on one page. All of these things count for self-care that can really help with your stress management and it creates a great tone for your day. So I just mentioned stress management. Pay attention to how you are going to manage your stress, right? And I like to teach a breathing technique. It's called diaphragmatic breathing. And this is something that you can do anywhere. So with diaphragmatic breathing, first I just want to sit up, both feet planted on the ground. You can sit, you can stand, and then I'll take a deep inhale. And you can't see my belly right now because we're on video, but as you inhale, your belly will rise. And then as you exhale, it deflates. Okay, so notice your chest. We want the chest to stay still, like when a baby is breathing. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, deflates. Do this for about 5 times and you'll notice how your breathing slows down, your mind becomes more relaxed, and your body becomes more relaxed too. Okay, so it's very self-soothing. There you go. Stress management. So let's say your little toddler is driving you up a wall. Your past reaction might be to just react in anger and frustration. However, in mindful parenting, what I can do is I can pause, first thing. Pause and notice my breath. It's fast. My heart is racing. You can feel the energy. Notice your breath and then slow it down. And you can slow it down with the diaphragmatic breathing that we just spoke about, or just taking slow, deep breaths. Slow your breath down. Our mind and our body is so intricately connected that if we slow one down, the other would be positively affected. Right? So you slow your breath, you slow your mind down, your body will slow down. Slow your body down, your mind will slow down. And once you realize that you're feeling more calm, more at ease, then you're able to proceed. So it's okay to slow down and then proceed. And if you're having a really hard time in the moment, slowing down, excuse yourself. Go to the bathroom, go to your backyard, go into a different room if you need to. That's okay. And slow yourself down, because then you'll be able to think more rationally and clearly about what you want to do as you proceed. Final comment is, be compassionate with yourself. We're not here to try to be the perfect parent. I don't think there's any perfect parents, but the research talks about being a good parent. Be compassionate with yourself, be kind. And what's really important as well is, how do you navigate those situations where you might mess up a little bit? How do you navigate that afterwards? That's important. Okay, so these are just a few tips for mindful parenting, or for being able to parent intentionally, so that you can create that safe home that your children can feel confident in, that they can feel at ease in, that they can feel like they can come to you and talk about their problems or their feelings with. I hope that this was beneficial. And if you do have any comments or questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you for listening.